There's a moment that changes everything. It happened to me on an ordinary Tuesday. I was sitting across from someone I'd known for years when they said the words, "But remember when you," and suddenly I wasn't me anymore. I was 23 again, stuck inside a mistake I made long ago. One I've already faced, healed from, and moved beyond. Have you ever felt that? That sting when someone reaches into your past and throws your old pain on the table like evidence in a trial you never agreed to? Here is what I've learned. When someone keeps using your past against you, they're not really talking about your past. They're revealing their present. Once you see that truth, everything changes. Today, we're going deeper, beyond surface level advice, to understand why this happens, what it's truly about, and how to rise above it without losing your peace. I'll share 3 powerful stories, 5 strategies that actually work, and 1 truth that will stay with you long after this video ends. So sit back, take a breath, let's begin this journey together. Part 1: The Anatomy of Weaponized History. Let me tell you about Marcus. 3 years sober, new career, rebuilt his life piece by piece, but every family dinner felt the same. His father would eventually bring up those dark years, not to show concern, to stay in control. Marcus would shrink, defend, explain, until his therapist asked one question that changed everything. What does your father gain by keeping you in that story? That's the question most of us never ask. We get caught defending our transformation instead of noticing the function of their behavior. Because when people keep bringing up your past, it's rarely about memory, it's about power. So, what are there 3 hidden motives behind this? 1. The security seeker. Some people feel safer when you're the flawed one. If you were the broken sibling or the lost friend, it allowed them to be the responsible one. Your growth threatens that balance. Your evolution forces them to question who they are without your mistakes holding the contrast. 2. The guilt leverager. These people learned early that shame is a form of currency. They use your past not to remind you, but to manipulate you. When they feel insecure, they pull out your history to gain leverage. You can't call me out. You did worse. It's emotional blackmail disguised as moral memory. 3. The frozen perceiver. Not everyone who brings up your past is cruel. Some are stuck. They haven't updated their image of you because it's tied to their own unresolved pain. Your change forces them to face their unhealed wounds, so they keep you frozen in who you were. When Marcus realized his father's words came from fear of irrelevance, not judgment, he stopped defending himself. He started responding from strength, not guilt. That's where freedom begins. Part 2: The 4 false responses that keep you stuck. Now, we are going to discuss what are the 4 false responses that keep you stuck. Before we talk about what works, let's expose what doesn't, because we've all tried these and they all fail for the same reason. They're reactive. They hand your power away. 1. The endless apology. I know, I'm sorry, I was wrong. You think repeated apology shows humility, but it trains others to believe your shame is still available. Each apology reopens a door you already closed. You can't apologize your way into someone's forgiveness. They have to choose it. 2. The detailed defense. You over-explain, giving context. What really happened was, but here's the truth. They're not confused. They're committed. They don't want more information. They want to keep their narrative alive. You'll exhaust yourself trying to make someone see what they refuse to. 3. The counterattack. Oh, really? You want to talk about the past? Let's talk about yours. It feels powerful in the moment, but it keeps you both chained to the same battlefield. No one wins, both stay wounded. 4. The complete shutdown. I'm not talking about this. End of story. Boundaries are good. But silence born of shame isn't strength. Avoiding the topic entirely keeps it alive in your nervous system. The goal isn't to erase the past, it's to reclaim your relationship with it. Part 3. The 5 pillars of rising above. Now we are going to talk about the 5 pillars that help you rise above. Pillar 1. Separate the behavior from the person you were. You can acknowledge what happened without letting it define you. Say, yes, that was a choice I made during a difficult time. I learned from it and I'm not that person anymore. It's factual, grounded, unapologetic. They want to collapse your identity into a single mistake. You refuse to shrink that small. Pillar 2. Recognize the timeline game. When someone drags a 5-year-old event into a present argument, it's because they feel powerless now. Ask yourself, what's happening in the present that makes them reach into the past? Often, it's one of 3 things. You set a boundary. You challenge them. They're dodging accountability. Refocus gently. I understand you're referring to something from years ago, but I'd like to talk about what's happening today. That simple redirect ends the timeline game. Pillar 3, set the record straight. Once, if they misrepresent your past, clarify once, not repeatedly. Here's what actually happened. I've taken responsibility and learned from it. I won't keep revisiting this. If it comes up again, I'll assume we've already discussed it. You've reclaimed the narrative without re-entering the debate. Pillar 4, let them be wrong about you. This is the hardest one. Some people will never update their version of you, and that's okay. Their misunderstanding doesn't reduce your truth. Tell yourself they're entitled to their story. I'm entitled to my peace. Freedom begins when you stop needing agreement to validate growth. Pillar 5. Live so loudly in the present that your past fades. You don't need to prove your change, you just need to live it. When your daily actions consistently reflect integrity, no one's opinion can outweigh the evidence of your life. Like Marcus, he didn't argue anymore. He lived his truth so clearly that eventually even his father couldn't ignore it. Stop defending your evolution, start embodying it. Part 4. When relationships can't survive your growth. Sometimes growth costs connection. Some relationships were built around your brokenness. When you heal, the old dynamic collapses and they face a choice: rise with you or pull you back down. If someone continually uses your past to keep you small, ask yourself, what is this relationship costing me? Do I have to shrink to stay close? Is their comfort worth my peace? Love doesn't mean staying where you're diminished. Sometimes rising above means rising away. Therefore, the ultimate truth is your past is a fact, not a sentence. It happened, it shaped you, but it doesn't own you. When people weaponize your history, they're trying to write your story for you, but you hold the pen now. Keep writing, keep growing, keep becoming. The ones who truly love you will celebrate your evolution. They will see your past not as shame, but as proof of your resilience. The rest, let them read the old chapters while you live the new ones. Rising above isn't about being untouchable. It's about being unshakable. It's knowing who you are so deeply that no outdated opinion can move you. You've done the work. You've faced your shadows. You've earned your light. So rise not to prove anything, but because you've become someone worth rising into. Your past doesn't define you. How you rise from it does. If this spoke to your heart, share it with someone still fighting their old story. And remember, you're not who you were, you're who you've chosen to become. Keep rising, Galaxy family. This is where stars begin.